if you are new here. And it's been a very long week. Not so much physically, because there hasn't been a lot of physical movement. If you watched my previous video, I clocked in 57.5 hours, and this week I'm clocking in a total of 58 hours. I need to move. Like, I need some form of movement. If you watched any of my previous videos, you know that I also do Pilates. So after I finish with my shift today, I'm gonna go ahead and attend a night class. I hope everybody had a really good week. So this video is going to be a little weekend reset, and we're gonna do lots of self-care and try to get some movement in. We're gonna finish off the workday strong for the weekend, and I'll see you guys at Pilates. Wow. Oh, they're gorgeous.
No stress. No stress.
Thank you. I love you. I think it's, is it here?
Aquí es, mira. Special
I go anywhere with you, 'cause you fill my mind, or you fill my mind. We could build a dream, start up something new. Let the old be dead, let the shadows leave my head. When the world is on your shoulders and you feel like falling over, just come a little closer.
The habit is, it's not the inward compulsion. It's
I'll be there for you, 'cause when we are together, I know you feel the tension.
Good morning. We're back from the gym. Some girls look really cute with their hair slicked back in a little bun. I look like an egg. Did biceps, a little bit of back, and I needed to get some movement in, like to get my heart rate up with some cardio, so got that in. I feel good. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I may already have an intro to this video, but if not, hello, welcome. The beginning of the video is typically what my weekends look like. Mark and I like to go to different coffee shops, and I think this one in particular was a Latina owned coffee shop, so I'll go ahead and leave the details down below if you guys want to check her out in Dallas. I want to talk about Pilates. Pilates has been around for a very long time, but I think in the last couple years the trend has just continued to grow, and we see it all over TikTok, YouTube, just social media, right? Like girls and guys getting up, going to their little studio, getting their little iced coffee, and that to me is a good day, or at least a good morning on a weekend. I hope that the little information that I have can convince you or maybe push you towards trying out an intro class. And let me just preface this by saying I am not a professional, not an instructor. I'm just a girl who's taken, I think, 76 classes. It's been my favorite form of exercise in the last year. But before I go into details about my experience and where I am now with Pilates, I just want to go ahead and give a few facts. Founder of Pilates, his name is Joseph Pilates, and he is from Germany. Joseph dipped his toe in different forms of exercise like weightlifting, I believe during World War I, where he was working as a nurse. He began to experiment by adding springs to the hospital beds, so to help some of the patients who were bedridden or just had to stay in bed to increase their strength. So what is it today? It's a form of low intensity muscle strengthening exercise. Your heart rate goes up, but it's not going to be as intense as a cardio session or a HIIT workout. Now, you do use weights, but the weights are typically very light, and it also depends what level or experience you're at in your class and if you use them or not. So if you've ever weightlifted, you go to the gym, you see the guys just like hitting it, they're hitting their reps pretty fast. So in Pilates, one of my favorite instructors is constantly telling us about the H.I.T principle, time under tension. And essentially, while you're like doing regular weightlifting, going through the motions, versus in Pilates, you are slowing it down. So whether your springs are heavy or they're light, when you slow down your movement, you feel it so intensely. Like I've been on the reformer on the lightest spring possible, and when they're making us do like 5 to 8 seconds to come in or out, your legs are burning. Burns. They also offer different classes, so cardio classes, center and balance. Just depends on what you're looking for. I tend to go back and forth between the cardio and the reformer just because I like to get my heart rate up a little bit, and the reformer because I want to tone, I want to build a little more muscle. Why did I start Pilates? Let me tell you, as a kid, I did not like sports. I was not very good at sports. I didn't like the running and the sweating. My brother was the one in sports, so I spent a lot of my childhood going to his soccer games or his baseball games, and I just wasn't my thing. Although I feel like I am competitive, it's just sports were never my strong suit. And as I've gotten older, I've just wanted to take better care of my health. Right after high school, I started doing a lot of cardio and weightlifting, and yes, I saw results. I lost weight, but it wasn't for me. Now I have misalignment in my lower back, so I have chronic back pain, and weightlifting, if I'm not careful with my posture, I'll throw my back out. And it's happened multiple times in my life where I can't even walk for weeks at a time. Like the first week after throwing out my back, I'm waddling, can't even sit down on the toilet, and I gotta go cry to my chiropractor to help me out. So with Pilates, I don't have to worry about that. I feel like Pilates gives a lot of feminine energy, and I like that. I can just kind of let go of control and just focus on myself, focus on my breathing, focus on my form, which kind of brings me into the changes that I've seen in myself. If you know me and you've seen a few of my videos, you know that I'm a huge advocate for mental health, and I have had anxiety for most of my life. Some years it's been more bearable, or some years it's been more tolerable than others. You know, that's just life. But with Pilates, you don't have time to think about the outside world or outside stressors. When I'm on that reformer for those 50 minutes, your mind is so concentrated on, are you tightening your core? How is your posture? Are you breathing correctly during the right movements? Are you using that mind to muscle connection, which, by the way, I did not know how to do until I started Pilates. So we've all heard of mind to muscle connection, and if you focus on like that targeted area that you're working out, you're gonna feel it more. I kept thinking to myself, how are these people getting toned bodies, toned legs when the springs, I mean, they can go pretty heavy, but they're not that heavy where like you're really struggling. Our instructor just kept repeating like mind to muscle connection, like focus on that part of your body. And so I think after a couple sessions, especially while doing legs, it clicked. I relaxed my entire body and only focused on that specific part of my muscle. The next day I was so sore and I'm like, all right, I got this. So while you're on the reformer, you just like, you have too many things to think about as far as like your form and focusing on a specific a specific part of your body. Because of that, I feel like it's minimized a lot of my anxiety, a lot of my stress for at least those 50 minutes, and I can walk out feeling really good, accomplished, motivated. Or problems that I was having throughout the day don't seem as big anymore. I've also gotten a stronger core. Marco and I did a little plank challenge together. He couldn't do it. I think he lasted a minute. Your girl did 2 minutes. And I don't even feel like I have the strongest core, but Pilates has definitely strengthened my core for me. Yeah, it feels good. And I've noticed less lower back pain. One of many factors of my lower back pain is that I have a weak core, so strengthening my core has definitely helped with my lower back. I think once I started feeling stronger, my arms feel a little more toned, my core feels stronger, it kind of pushed me into this momentum of, okay, every single class that I take, I'm only gonna get stronger. There has not been a single class where I walk out feeling like I didn't get a good workout in. It's also boosted my confidence. Pilates has just been so good for my mental health and my confidence. I feel like I go in there and I see just all the women and maybe like a few men in there that are so supportive, so encouraging. But if you'd like to see a video of, I guess more of like a comparison of my body before and after, let me know. I can do that. I even show a few workouts that you can do at home. But this is something that I love to do. It's one of my favorite things I look forward to every week. And if you're trying it, I very much encourage it. If you're looking to try a new form of fitness, I say give it a go. It's done wonders for me and for a lot of people. That's all I got for today, but I hope you stuck through to the end of this video. And like always, I'll see you guys in the next one.